So, I'm an OTR truck driver, which means that I drive across the country multiple times in a month-long period. I'd like to share a story with you. On a dark July night around 2 a.m. I was headed south on US 93 highway in Nevada, approximately 30 miles north off of Las Vegas. Traffic was scarce. I haven't seen a single vehicle for the last 40 minutes at least. The only source of light that illuminated the road were the truck headlights. I was on a phone with a friend of mine just chatting about random stuff, when in a distance, about 300 feet ahead of me, I saw something on the shoulder of the road. At first I thought it might have been a turned-over construction sign or a bag of some sort. But as I was approaching the object, I started to make out some features. A human-like figure, I thought. Just to be clear, that area is deserted and there's absolutely nothing to be found within a 25-mile radius. When I was about 5 yards away, I could see it clearly. It was a boy. 8 to 10 years old, I would say. With a school backpack and white plush bunny in his right arm held tightly against his chest. He was just standing there with his cold stare, completely unemotional, looking me directly in the eyes. He hasn't broken a stare as I passed him. He hasn't even blinked or flinched. And let me remind you, that it's an 80,000-pound semi-truck moving at 65 miles an hour. It's virtually impossible not to react to it driving past you about a yard away. My heart was racing. My whole body was covered in goosebumps. A cold chill went down my spine. I don't think I have ever been so disturbed in my life, since I've never had any paranormal encounters. Once I passed him, first thing that came to my mind was that if I see him appear again couple of miles ahead, I'm gonna have a heart attack. But it never happened. The rest of the trip was uneventful. I still don't know what it was. I'm not trying to claim that it was a ghost or a spirit of a deceased child. I just can't find any adequate explanation to it. It was definitely not a hallucination, since I was wide awake and talking on the phone. It just seems weird to me. What in a world was a 10-year-old kid doing by himself in the middle of a desert? Just want to say that the story is not made up. I experienced it myself in July this year. Please, let me know if you've ever been around the area and seen something similar.